Hello, hello, here we go. Hi, everybody. This is going to be a live video chat show for adults because we use dangerous crafting items, but we're also a chat room where we interact with the chat room and we have a little social time together. So, with that being said, if you're watching this at a later time and you want to zip through the boring parts to get to the fun parts, I invite you to do so. Let me turn my volume down, see if I can get in here on my YouTube channel to see the chat room and get in here to me and more of me, another me, and there we are. And I think I've got it down. There's Margaret. I was just thinking about you, Margaret. Are you feeling any better? She's been on antibiotics. Lisa's going to the balcony. Okay, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Janet. Hey, Janet, I got some trivia for you. I'm going to tell you a little trivia. I am early, so I can goof off. I can goof off. I colored this page today. This is in my butterfly book. So anyway, since Janet Nash, she goes to bed early because it's nighttime over there where she lives. Are you listening, Janet? And there's a term called sleep tight. Do y'all know the secret to the meaning of that and where it comes from? Sleep tight. Janet says she's listening. Sleep tight when it's time for your bedtime. Oh, you don't? Okay. Still, Margaret's still on her antibiotics. Okay, good, Margaret. You'll get better and better every day. She had the flu. She had a real bad flu. She was in the hospital overnight. They were afraid. They were afraid she was sick. So I'm glad it was just the flu. I know. I use the phrase all the time. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Well, okay. When bed frames were first being made, to get up off the floor, they used to use rope on the in lieu of the slats, boards. They used to use rope, and then the mattress would sit on top of the ropes or some kind of material bands or whatever they used. And if you didn't keep them tight, your mattress would go through the holes, and you might get lost down underneath, might sink. So they keep the ropes tight on the bed, and that's where the phrase comes, sleep tight. So your mattress will stay on top and not get underneath the ropes. I've been watching YouTube today. Yeah. And so I've got me a new gold pen, and it says gold paint pen. And let's see, somebody, I can't remember if I got this from somebody or if I just saw it and I thought, oh, that was good. I went ahead and bought me a fine tip and a magic marker tip. So, but anyway, it's gold. So I thought I would put a little bit of gold on my kitty cat. To give her some little bit of shine going on here. I got the hiccups. Oh goodness. I'll survive somehow. So, yeah, very interesting. So sleep tight. Don't let your mattress fall between the ropes, the slats. See if you can see that. Oh, yeah. That's going to be nice. So, just a little lineage going on here. Yeah, yeah, that's going to work fine. Just randomly put in there a little bit on the paws. Yeah. So, has everybody had a good day today? We're going to get a freeze tonight in Florida. So, everybody's rushing around like it's. I think they're 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 going crazy. People are going crazy down here when it gets ready to freeze. And Joe said that at the he went to secondhand store yesterday and he said there were absolutely no sheets or towels or anything to cut. People were buying all the sheets and stuff to cover their plants up with, uh, so that they don't lose their flowers that go if it's going to freeze. And they'll have everything out. They'll have all kinds of bed sheets and blankets and newspapers and to keep the plants from freezing. But we're not covering anything up. Joe says, "Nope, we're not doing that. If it survives, it survives. There's too much other things that will survive the frost. So we're not going to worry. It kind of cuts back on some of the rubbish that we have. Uh, if anything dies, and I don't have a lot planted, a lot of stuff planted anyway, so it's extra plants that I bought or anything. I don't do a lot of that uh, yard things. I just don't do it. I do art instead. Hi, Malaya. So there says there's 11 of y'all in here, but I have not seen 11 names. But hello, everybody that's come in. And uh, Margaret said she's got 2 more squares to go. She's working on her squares. Hi, Barry. Good evening. Is it beautiful? I just uh, I just did some little gold on it. Can you see the gold? A little gold outlining on this little kitty cat with the gold pen. So let's get her whiskers. We'll make her whiskers gold. And do that. I think that's enough. I can see it. It really makes her nice. If y'all can see the gold lines in it or not. Yeah, you can. There you go. You see her little gold flakes. And then on the butterfly. So I like my new gold pen. Got it on Amazon. I've got some blue glitter. Sleigh riding. Happy snow day. That's right. It's a snowy day. We're going to have a frosty night, but it's only going to be for a couple hours. And I've been in here for a little bit today. Did a few things. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to take a little brush, just a dry brush, and spread that glitter glue out on top of the butterfly and let the glitter shine. Something like that. So we're going to have some glitter. As soon as that dries, it'll be much better. I'll have to show it to you after it dries, and I will. I'll show it to you in a minute. Good. Just brighten that up a little bit. I got a butterfly over here that's popped off from the other page. Let's see if I can show it to you. This is the first part of the butterfly book, and I'm really liking everything that I'm doing to it. This is where I had the butterflies. I'm going to have to hot glue them down. These puffy ones here are not staying down. They're sticky, but they're not sticky enough, so I can pop them off. So I'll let this dry, and then I'll go back maybe and hot glue those. Give them a little bit of hot glue. So see what I've done in here today. Not too much, just really this one page. And I glued this down, all of this down. And Esther made it to the butterfly book because her self return address label is a butterfly. So I always have her address. And I put this one down. I put this one down. And I got lazy and just glued the whole thing down. I was going to cut her out, but sometimes you just got to move on, just to move on a little bit. And I love everything I've done so far to my butterfly book. So I need to let this dry. So I'm going to set it over here in front of the fan. The fan's on. And I'm going to have to um, figure out what to do with the glitchies. When I use YouTube or Restream, I get these glitchies that the screen goes pixels and stuff. And so I need to find another streaming platform. I'm using Yardstream today, but it's not free after 20 hours. So I have enough. My hours begin again at tomorrow, and I only had like 14 hours out of the 20 free hours. So tonight will be free, and it's not glitchy on StreamYard. So I need to find another because I stream more than 20 hours a week, and I don't want to cut back on my streaming times. So I need to find another streaming platform. If y'all know of any other platforms, let me know of what's out there. I'm sure Becca and Dana might know of some more. So I need to find out. But anyway, I worked on this today. I was going to do it tonight, but I went ahead and did it. Actually, I did this yesterday. But I painted it Saturday night, and I added gold to her braids, and I just did X's for her braids. I didn't do the this was the quickie crafty version of her braids, but I added the green glitter dots to the butterflies and the gold pin and the gold to her braids. I added the bow. I added the little lace around her neck and her sleeve and her waist. And I added the little lace to the little kitty cat. And I gave the kitty cat a little tag, a red pink tag. So that's what I did extra on this page that we did Saturday. I ran out of time. I probably would have done it then, but it would have taken me another half hour or more. Uh, okay. Well, then how come it's not glitching now? And I'm in my camera. I'll need to look into that. My camera is 6 years old, but I can't. It's I don't fool with it, so it can't be the wires. But I will keep that in mind, Malaya, and I can use my phone, but uh, and I could probably rig it to where um, my phone's just not laying up here on a paint stick. I could tape it down, or I've got a tripod that hangs on that would grip to this, and I can tilt it and stuff. So I do have a tripod that I can turn my phone into my streaming device if I need to. I'll have to look into that, Malaya. uh and of course I'm going to say 90% of us that stream, we all have the Logitech camera. So unless they jinx it to every that they all break and you have to get new cameras, that might be a way of them. Yeah, it is definitely something to think about. Yeah, oh yeah, I know it would be the if I buy StreamYard. I haven't looked at the price recently, but it was $140. And yeah, yeah, the Longitech. And I think there's another camera around here somewhere, but I haven't seen it for a while. It's in the drawer somewhere. But I'll have to check it out. So that's good to know. I'll talk about it again at the end of the stream and see if somebody else has an input, 2 cents worth to add into it. So anyway, I finally finished this page and I like it. I like it a lot. She's cute, and her dress is done with pearl paint, pink pearl. But we're going to do another painting tonight too, in a few minutes. So we'll get ready for that. And I thought, oh, who was it? It was I think it was Janet. She did a January flip through. So I have to go back to January the 1st. Well, there's December the 27th. And we're going to do a little quick flip through of January of what we've done. This one was December the 30th. This was a lot of fun. I'd like to do some more of this neurological things. And so that was cute. And now we're into January. And so there's one painting, two paintings. This is just some doodling that I added in the book. Three paintings. Just looking to see how many paintings we get into a month. And I'm going to consider this a painting. Four paintings. 5 and 6 paintings of the doggies. 7. I like them all. 8. This is watercolor. 9. I did this one offline too. Offline. There's 9. 10. Those turned out really good. And 11. So I guess, and 1 tonight. So that'd be 12. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 12 paintings in a month. We just have to keep a little tab and just check it out. After tonight, I'm gonna get my other paint paper out. This painting paper is like 90 pounds weight, and the other one is 114. So we're going to go to that book after tonight. I thought I would change it over at the end of the month. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some gesso down and let it dry over here, and then we'll go ahead and do our 365 book and and stuff. Let's see what we can get into tonight. So I'm just gonna put a little gesso down, and I got a card. So hi, Ellen, come on in. Come on in. I think I put a little too much out. But that's okay. We'll put it on thick. We can do it. Yeah, that's good. Just like that. That's real good. All right. I got it on there thick. So, hi, Kathy. Howdy do. Angela's in the house. Oopsie. Uh, Everybody's coming in. I'm just a few minutes early, but haven't really done anything. I'm just put some gesso down on this. We're going to paint something here in a few minutes, and we're going to piddle around in the butterfly book here. And I had some butterflies, but the sticky is not very good, so I'm going to add a little dot of glue to the butterflies so they'll stay. And of course I made a mess. Let's just fix that right now. We don't want that there. So let's see if we can maneuver the glue gun a little bit. They're puffy stickers, and the sticky part is not very sticky, and I can't get it down enough real good. So we're just gonna add a little dot of glue to it, like that. Like that. Some of them stuck down, but you can get them off real easy. So we're just adding these little butterflies to the group. I think I got those. That one. Yeah, they come off too easy. These guys are just flying around on this page having a party. They look like they're having a party. That's what they're having. Just a little party. Okay, I think I got all of those. So that page is pretty done. I'd say these are pretty done. And then These are some of the other pages. This was butterflies that was left on the leftover napkins that I used in the book. And I just took all the butterflies off of the rest of the napkins and glued them all on one page. So I thought that was good. Some glue strings. So I did this today, and I just now put down uh, the glitter glue on the butterfly so he shines real nice. And then I did the gold pin on this kitty cat, and I did color him in today. Did that today. So that's almost dry. So anyway, we've got. I'm going to have to start going through. I've got a lot of butterflies. This was left over from the other day, um, when I was making the the flip pocket card that I was making for Cindy's trade. I'll show this off again. And I had a, a butterfly punch. So I'm going to put it down on this page. And these little flowers were punched out of some scrap paper. And I was trying to get rid of the paper and throw it away. And I thought, well, if I could get a little bit of more punches out of it, that would be worth it. So I did. And I threw them over here on this page. And I said, that'll be good for this page, to see if I can get some leftover paper punches that I made down. That's what I thought. Get some gluage going on here. And then I got all these little flowers. I thought that would be cute to put all over the place. I did. And the fan is on. I need to turn the fan down a little bit. It's drying my glue stick out. And I do like my glue stick, and I've been using it a lot more than my Elmer's glue over the past couple of months. I haven't hardly used my Elmer's glue. So I'm not going to worry about it. If that's what I like to use, nothing wrong with that. So that turned out to be a cute page. It did. Around the edges here. So what's everybody been doing today on a Saturday? You've been stay in? Did you have you stayed in? You're snowed in? If you don't have to go out, don't go out with this weather. So that worked out real cute. I'll just let them dry a little bit. And the kitty cat, make sure it's going to be all right. And I think it is. It'll be all right. I might just put a little clip on that right through there. I'll get me a bull clip out. I must have glue all over my hands. Thing's sticking. It was 6 degrees this morning. Woo, candy. So I'm just going to do this. And that way the fan will get in there, up under there a little bit. And on that page. Oh, that's going to work out real good. Okay, so this is a little card, a pocket card that I'm in a trade with Cindy. Um, I don't have my partner's name yet, but this will go to my partner. And it's supposed to have three flip ups, but I have two. But I did add extra pockets. So there's a flip up here and a flip up here, and then the card opens up. And then on the front of the book, I've got three pockets, one, two, three on here in here, and there's stuff in the pockets, and then I've got two more pockets here. So that's five. I've got a pocket here going this direction. That's six. Another one this direction. That's seven. And two little ones, eight and nine. And then we have a pocket here that's 10, and a pocket here that's 11, and a belly band here, which is 12, and a pocket here, which is 13. And then on the back of the card, there's another pocket, and that's 14. So I've got 14 pockets in this little pocket book. It's a little pocket book. So this is going to go to my tray, and I'm just showing it off a little bit. And we have, uh, I've already given names out for our February trade. If there is anybody left over, don't feel left out. We will accommodate you. If if you want to be in the February trade, you will need a 4x4 fabric of your choice, and you get to decorate your fabric, either sew or craft. Um, I took, and on one of my squares, I did a little cluster of, there was a ribbon and a eyelet, and there was some paper, and you could staple it on. You could hot glue. I hot glued mine on, and then I did a little stitching around the edges of the zigzag on the machine, and I've done a little bit of hand stitching. I've stitched on some seed beads, and I tried to do some embroidery on this one, and you can see the little red centers. Well, that I've done that with this red thread. I tried to do a French knot, and my knots didn't stay, but I do have some stitching on there. And so you can add paper clips to it. I added bobby pins to mine. Um, there's lots and lots of things you can do to these in your craft room. Just use what you have. And if there's anybody that wants to continue to play, uh, how do you make that? Are you talking about the pocketbook cards? It's like a greeting card, and what I did is I cut my paper out, and I got it all sized up from the biggest to the littlest, and I started putting things together by hand and gluing each layer on by one. Hi, Sana. So please keep Sana in your prayers. She's lost her mother-in-law this week, and she's so sad, and she was so close to her. So please keep her in your prayers. But anyway, I Cindy has demonstrated how to make these over on Cindy's channel. If you want to learn how to make a pocket, all these little pockets, I would advise you to watch Cindy's February swap. Cindy loves jewelry and crafts. That's who where I refer you to that, and I can put that in our Facebook group, so you can find it later. So yes, she was like a mother to you, absolutely. But anyway, I've already given out the names. If anybody has any questions, let me know about our swaps, Cindy's swaps. You can let me know, and I'll be glad to give you more time about it after the show. I can give you more time on it. If you want to message me about it, I would be glad to share that with you. So, and looky here, I made Joe a Valentine. I'll show it to you. I think I can get into it. Nope, I hot glued it shut. Nope, you have to wait till after Valentine's. But I made him a Valentine the other day. So I'm ready for Valentine's. So let me show you. The next thing I was going to do is go get into our 365 books. Thank you, Esther, for putting that in. That's a tutorial for the pocket book. Thank you. So there's that. So what we can do is uh, maybe do one in each book tonight. Let's see if we can't find an empty page. This one hasn't been done, and I'm just opening up where it lays, and that's how I'm decided which page to do. So we're going to do 293 today in the yellow one. And it says draw lots of little pictures of all of the everyday objects that you have used today. Well, let's see. Where's my pencil? Where's my pen? Draw some objects. Well, let's see. I've used a paper plate, and the paper plate had some sort of flowers on the edge of it. And I had my lunch on a paper plate and my breakfast. And I've used, I have my coffee cup. And my coffee cup is a thermos type of a cup. And it goes like this. Something like that. And it's pink. I could put pink on it. I think that's peach, but that's all right. So there's my coffee cup, mug, thermos thing. We can put another pink on top of it to make it more pink. And I'm still drinking on my coffee. So that's what I was trying to draw here. And this is silver, but I'm going to make it gold since I have a gold pen here. I think I do have a silver pen around here somewhere. But this is just laying here. So we'll put the gold around it. And I like my new pens. Let's see, what else have I done today? I've used my glue stick today. So let me draw my glue stick. There's the bottom of it. And I guess I gotta go this way for the top. Glue stick, and it's turquoisey. See if I can find a turquoisey pencil. This one. Well, it's not turquoisey, but it's not. We do the best we can with what we got. I picked the wrong shade, but we can Maybe we can blend it. That doesn't work. Let me try a green. Let's try this one. That's blue too. The lighting in here is terrible in my room. Put some green on top of the blue to make it turquoisey. And I think that'll be just fine. So there's my glue stick. My coffee and my glue stick and my paper plate. So what else have I used today? I used my pencil sharpener earlier. We can put it on here. I think that one is turquoisey. Let's draw my pencil sharpener. And then it goes down like this. And I got this pencil sharpener at the Dollar Tree, and I went back and got another one. So I have two of them. And I love this electric sharpener. It's only battery, but it's a nice pencil sharpener. So I have two of them. Hopefully that'll last me a year or two. So it's not exactly, but it'll do. It'll do in a pinch. And I've got some pencil shavings in here. So we'll put some shavings in here. Some wood shavings. To make it look like it's got shavings in the empty part of it. That looks good. Not the best, but it's something. Hi, Glitter. What you doing? Where you been, girl? Where have you been? Hi. I know I haven't said hi. I know I haven't said hi to everybody, but I've said hi to most of y'all. I hope I have. If not, hello. And there's Jennifer. Oh, you thought the paper plate was a donut? Yeah, it's a paper plate, and I believe it had some blue on it. It had some kind of blue color on it. I don't remember what the paper plate looked like, but it was a paper plate. And yeah, there's that. Now, what else have I played with today? I did address some envelopes and some mail. Let's see, I had pink envelopes and green envelopes. And I had a green one, a dark green. If I can find a dark green. This will represent the green. And then there was one manila folder in there. So it was a type of gold. And there was a gold envelope. And it had a flap and one of those little metal things. Oh, I could use my gold pen for that. But it was Happy Mail, and I put a Happy Mail sticker on it. And I had a Happy Mail sticker on on these two. All right, so that represents my envelopes that I used. And I used some stamps. I had several different colors of stamps that I used. Uh, Postage stamps. I used some square ones. And I used some round ones. Round stamps. And that was an international global stamp. And I used uh, there was a I know there was a Betty White was on one of them, and she was kind of a blue stamp, I think. So there's my stamp collection, and of course I've used all my pens in here. Been using those. Oh, I did eat a piece of pizza left over from last night, so I can draw my pizza and put it on my plate. And it was just a little piece of pizza with a breadstick on the side. And I did have a pepperoni on it. See if I can't draw a pepperoni. That was my lunch. So just a few things to put down on what we what we've done today, and I had a busy day today. Had a busy day. You know what? How did that get switched over to 25? We should be 26. Are you telling me I've been putting 2025 on everything? Oh, I have. I've never used the 26 on this thing. I'll have to go back and search for everything that I've done. See, that was 25 and it's supposed to be 26. Oopsie. Can you believe that? I'm surprised you all didn't catch it. We will definitely have to go back and redo all of my fives and make a six. And we worked in this book the other day. I think we did number one, so that would be easy to find. I think that's the only one I've done in here. And yep, it's got a five. We got to go back and make a six. So yeah. Okay, so we did one in this book. We're not going to cry about it. But yeah, we got to go back and fix everything, huh? So let's go back over here and see if I've done it. I'm just going to use my ink pen and go back, and this is still wet. So January 25, it says 25. I got to make a six. Oh my heavens to Betsy. We got to make a six. All month long. And here I thought I was doing good. I thought I had it on 26. I really did. January 15th, 2025. What page was that? Just a minute, I'll tell you because I got to mark it off the front. I've done everything 25. This one doesn't even have it on there. We'll just do that. And I don't see it on here either. But I write it on there. December 30th. Okay, that one is correct. Can you believe it? I can't believe I've done that. Oh my goodness. The date's up here. Oh, shame on Beth. Oh my gosh. Okay. This has got to dry some more. And the page number was, Colleen's going to do it. I think it was 293. Yep, 293. 293. And we will go up here and look for it. And I flopped it open and that's where it landed. That's how I got that number. Okay. Heavens to Betsy. All right. What's next? Let's see if this is dry yet. I think it is. It is dry. So we've got a butterfly and we've got a kitty with some gold streaks in her hair. So, and I think there's another napkin back here. So let's glue this napkin down. And see how we can do this. We will do this away. Just a little wetness here and here. Like that. And if it pulls that second layer off, that's good. That's a good deal. Good deal. So we'll just glue this down like this. No, I'm not sick. Do I sound stopped up? My nose is kind of stopped up. I got the fan on me. That might not be good for the whole night because it is kind of chilly. It's going to get down to freezing tonight. I just need to blow my nose. But I did take my allergy pill, so it's not running. It's just a little stopped up. And I've been sitting in here in front of this fan. But nope, I'm not sick. Okay. How's that? Now we get to find something to put on it. See if we can find some photos. Let's get a magazine out and see if we can find something to put in it. And I've been going through some of my books and taking out all the the pictures and throwing away the magazines. So that's kind of cool. Let's see if I can do something with this. 7 this morning. Woohoo! That's a little chilly. A little chilly. This is a ceramic book. And I don't think I'm going to find people as much as I will pottery in here. But we've got the art. We could put the art on there. We like art. We use the word art a lot. And I need there's a good looking dog right there. We could use him. He can be in the show. This will get me in the mood to do pottery. I was hoping to get into my pottery area in the garage, but Joe has gotten some things out of the garage. There was an extra washer and dryer and some other stuff that needed to be taken out, and him and Janelle has done a little bit of housekeeping in the garage area this past couple of weeks. So I'm thinking we'll put this back. We'll get something else. And I'm kind of would like to have maybe another animal, or there's another dog. We like our dogs. That's a pointer. We could put just the two dogs. Oh, this might be fun. Okay, this will work. Let's try this. This will be more than enough. So here's what I was thinking. We're supposed to cut the doggies out, and on this page, I found this first, and this one is nothing. So I was going to take this and just do a little something there and something there, and then we're going to cut it in half, and another curve, and we'll extend this little waterway. I think it's the ocean, but we're going to put it at the bottom of our page. And we're going to use the word art, and we'll put something with it. We'll put something with the art. I just don't know what it is yet. We could put island art. We've got an island. It can be island art. That's all right with me for that part. And I don't know if I can get both of these guys on this page, but I'm going to, these are paddle boarding. They call it paddle boarding, where you stand on top of your board, and you paddle around on the water. It's a sport. It's fairly new, and it's kind of popular down in here where I live. And the other side of the paddle board. But I would think you'd have to have a lot of muscles to do the paddle boarding, because you're standing up the whole time, and I'm sure it plays a number on your back. It would mine. I don't think I could do it. I'd have to have a chair. And they do have contraptions where you could sit on a boat, a narrow boat, like a little boat, and fish. They do have those. And I think they have paddle boards with some kind of chair on them too. But people invent just about everything down here. So there's his paddle board. Might have room, and we'll keep those for the words just in case. So there's my It's either Art Allen or Allen Art. You all decide. So this is going to go here. You all can tell me which way you want the words to be. So this is going to go here. And this is going to have some lappage over here. Like that. We'll connect them. So we'll try that for the water. And this, I could connect it a little bit better by doing that. And I also have a little more water here to add on top that we could put on there as well. It's just a little extra water. And we'll put it right here on top of this guy. So there we go. Making it up as I go. So then we've got our paddle borders. And I don't know if we want to use both of them or one of them. We can use them both. And I've got some dogs. This doggy might be too big. But I think this dog would sit on the front of his paddle board. And I have seen them where they take their pets with them on the boards. So I think this doggy is going to be the winner. So we will put him on here. Do a little fussy cutting. And the white around the dog would be pretty good since it's a black napkin. So we will trim his little feet out like that. Easy does it. Easy does it. I don't want to cut his toenails. And he's going to sit on top. Okay, so let's get this one down. Did y'all decide on the art? Art Allen or Allen Art? We could do Art Allen. And then this little dog is going to sit on his paddleboard. He's one of those big, like those Great Danes. He's a big Great Dane. And he's sitting. He's a sitting. There he is. And this guy over here, he's going to be paddle surfing there. Paddle boarding. And he's having a good time, man. He is paddling away. So there's our page. And there was a little bit of the napkin left over. So let's see if there's any more butterflies. That's not a story. That's a real thing down here. People are paddleboarding down here. It's real. The girl across the street from me, she's a teacher. She goes out every morning, and I don't know if she's been out in this type of weather, but uh, so I'm just gonna cut out some of these little butterflies here. I don't know if we could put more on the page, I suppose. We could put them on here. The butterflies are migrating. We'll just add a few more. This one here. There's one here. So, hi everybody coming in. I know I've missed some of you. My goodness, there's 28 of y'all in here. Hello, 28 times. Hi, Lynn. Lynn is here. Jennifer, Angela, Ellen. I don't see anybody else new. But hello if I've missed you. No offense. Just busy working here. Working on these butterflies. So we'll put him right. I guess I can tear him out. He just already tore off. Okay. Sure. Sure. He can go right there. My fingers are already sticky. Last night I was in here yesterday and I was going like this with my fingers and the glue was stretching between, like putty or something. It was so funny. I felt I had to go and wash it off. It does wash off real good. But it was real gummy. It's like you can really feel it stick tight. Okay, so there's a couple of more butterflies over here. Oh, there's several more. There's 4, 5, 6 more. Let's just get some of them out. The fan is on, and so it's blowing everything around. That's what it's doing. Let's see if that'll go right there. There, perfect. That worked. So, after this, after the butterfly book, uh, we're done with the scabby hunt. Does anybody need to see a flip through of the scabby hunt? Do they anybody having problems finding any of the prompts? Any questions? I can do another flip through of it and I can go over some of the prompts if you want to see what I did for the prompts. And I've got my island art up there. We might as well put it down first before I put all these butterflies down because I might end up needing a space for the island art. Art Island. I think Art Island would look good. The island is named Art. Do a flip through. Okay, Jennifer. We'll put the art there. There it is. Thought I lost it. Thought I lost it. Art Island. Welcome to Art Island. It's a migration area for the red butterflies, and they migrate every year to this island. And that's where they come and they lay their eggs so that they'll hatch out in the spring, and then they fly all over the world. About that. And these are the art butterflies. Their name is Art. They call them the art butterflies. They're red. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think I had another one over here, but maybe I did it already. It's all right. We'll save this dog for something else. We like dogs. We're dog friendly. Okay. And I think I think. Let's see if we can't get the right date on this one. Put it down here in the water. There we go. So that's good. So, yeah. Hi, Sana. You're drawing? Are you drawing? Okay. So this is my butterfly book. I am going to put a piece of wax paper there because it might stick together if I close the book. We'll leave it open for a little while. We can leave it open for a little while. So let me take a picture of it. I haven't taken any pictures tonight. Let's see. I could take this. And Art Island will be in. And then I'll let this dry. And we'll stick the dog in here for the next time. So we worked a little bit in the butterfly book. That's good. Good, good, good. Clean up as I go. And then I did 293 in here. And I'm going to take a picture of that. And I think that's all I did so far. That's all I've done. Okay. So we can do a little bit in the fish book. I have some new fish stickers. I think I got these from Stephanie. I don't remember having these, but I found them in some Happy Mail over here in the box. And I found this guy. He went fishing. Gonna have a fish fry tonight. Mm-mm. So, and I think I'll put him right there. I think I'll put him right there. So, and I found these stickers in my stash, my my sticker bag. I am going to do a sticker book, but not yet. I'm not going to start it yet. I've got it. I can do it at any time, but I want to finish, at least finish some of these other books up, so I can put them away. I got too many books on my desk. So, I like that. We could take another one of these and put him down here. These are little foil fishy. And we can use them. See if we can't use some of these stickers. And I'll get one of these. And a starfish. And there's a baby fish. What do you call baby fishes? And that fish is different. Baby fish. Mommy fish, daddy fish. I think that's a song. The kitties, it's a children's song. Let's see what we got over here. We could put some of these fishes out around here. Tore his fin off. Sorry. Just about tore his fin off. And then over on this side, let's see if we can't do that. There's a fish horse. It looks like a horse. And I think this guy looks crazy. He's got his tongue sticking out like fish have tongues. Heavens to Betsy. Fish don't have tongues. That has to be just his mouth open. There's another a, a horse fish of some sort. All right. We're just filling up this page here. And we'll use this one over here. He could go right there. And I got some more little fish. I know a bunch of fish are schools. School of fish. Guppies. Are all fish baby fish guppies? Now that's a good question. Baby fish. I know they have teeth. Some of them got teeth like crazy. We're putting them on. I think that's enough. Need one right there. Let's put this one on there. Esther says fry. Small fries? Are the little ones? Okay, Lala. Hi, honey. Okay. Oh, happy birthday. Okay. Go, birthday girl. Go. You got it, girl. Okay, so I used up those. That's the front of the book. This is just an extra piece of fabric that I haven't used yet. I got more room in the fish book uh, than I do some of the other pages than the other books. There's a lot of empty pages in here. Let me take a picture of the fish book too, just to inspire people. We'll try that. So here's some more fishies. This was from some Happy Mail, and I've got Sana. These are from Sana. These are Sana's fishies. And I'm going to put this one there and this one there. We're going to put them in the book. Working in the fish book. This is a fish capsule. It's a fish capsule. Very nice. And see, that's a fish stamp. It got into the fish book. A postage stamp. Don't know where it's from. Singapore. It's from Singapore. From my stamps that I've saved. Oh, this is I've been working on the front. I sewed on a charm. There's another puffy sticker. That's just the front of the book. It's kind of manly, isn't it? It's just real generic. It's just, it's not frilly by any means. So there's that. And there's this. What else is down in here? Oh, here's a little, I think this might be a sticker. And it is. It's a sticker. Let's find a special place for it. We can put it right here on the front of this pocket. Add a little glue. Thank you very much. I love it. And I think this fish looks good in this little pocket. And I've got one in the belly band. So that looks good. He can be in the belly band. That one's glued down. So that's good. Got some other things in here, which is just odds and end papers for there's a love and a superstar. These would be good, my friend. I think these came from Teresa. And there'd be good belly bands. If I need another belly band, I've got them right here in the pockets. So it looks good. Another belly band and some more. Fish Hippie Company. The fishhippie.com. He should be right here. Right there. We're going to glue him down. The fishhippie.com. Okay, and then this is fish. This is a recipe. This is fish, crispy fried fish in a flash. So it tells you how to roll them in, soak the fish with buttermilk and eggs and a little bit of hot sauce. Then you roll them in the crushed saltine crackers, and it looks like you maybe do that twice, and then you deep fry them. Let's have a fish fry. That goes in the fish book. So this is a belly band, but this fish got stuck. That's okay. Here's some more stickers. We can add some more stickers to this page. These little foil stickers can be tricky. They rip real easy. If you don't hold your mouth right, they'll rip. A few more stickers. There's always room for a sticker. Come on. There we go. All right, we got some fish swimming around on that page. And there's some more. All right. We could add to it. Use this fishy stuff up. See, wonder where they're swimming at. Wonder where they're going to go swimming at. Yeah, one more. Okay, we got rid of 2 sheets. We got one left. A little bit more. And this fish would look cute on top of this fish. Just saying. And this fish would look cute on top of that fish. Oh, I love it. Perfect. We're just having a fishy time. Something smells very fishy around here. He looks like a parrotfish. Let's see if we can't use up the rest of these here. Decisions. All right. So, my chat kind of stopped. Anything going on? Everybody watching? Let's glue this scuba diver down. So I'm going to fold it here, and he'll go into the gutter that way. Let's see if I can't get it down. There. And then we'll fold them back the other way and glue them down the other way. like that. So there's some jellyfish and some big fish. So he's swimming and checking these guys out. There's some jellyfish. Over here, then there's a big blue and green fish over there on the other side. Right there. There you go. And I could, let's see if I can't do some, I did some stitching on this page. And so I did some straight, uh, just regular stitching. But we could do some seagrass. Can we do some seagrass? And through here. And these pins, this batch of pins, I'm getting ready to replace them. So I need to see if there's any of them that need to be used up. There might be some that are okay. But I'll do a little bit of seagrass. Use up the ink in this thing. Like this. It's still got a lot of ink in there. And some of these have like leaves on them. Don't they have leaves? We could put leaves on them. Something like that. So hi Sandy. Howdy do. Come on in. We're working in the fish book right now. We did some we did a butterfly page. So I thought I was trying to make some seagrass. Don't think I'm doing a great job, but I did attempt it. Hi Donna. We'll keep Donna in our prayers, okay, Donna? We will. We sure will. So, another thing that I would like to do is try and do some more grass with paper. And I might put that over top of what I've done. To make it look better. We'll see. We'll just see if we can't. We'll just see. And we'll use these turquoisey colors to blend in the ocean. And I need some just like that. Uh-oh, I hear a kitty cat. I wonder where Joe and Janelle is. So, let's start with that and just random seagrass. It's random seagrass. And I really don't think that those look really great. These look better, I think, than those. But anyway, we're going to camouflage them. I hear you. I hear a kitty. Come on. Come on. I hear you. So we're just going to add these grasses, psychedelic grasses in the picture. Like that. We will. In front of he's swimming in the seagrass. And I like it. It looks fine. It does all right. It's in between those ugly ones. And it's perfect for the background of it all. Good. So let's see, I could do some little ones in front of him. Like that. This size. This size. Okay. 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 I've used every one of them. I'm going to use every one of them. Put the tall ones over here. All right. I'm going to put some of these here. Can you all see what I'm doing? and they can be, loose over top of him because he's swimming in behind him. Okay, I love it. It worked out really good. Different. I love it. It's different. Oh, kitty, where's your daddy? Where is your daddy? Where's your father? You don't know. You want to go back outside? She was out and she came in to eat. Oh, heavens. She's not going to quit till she gets her way. I'll see if I can't find some words for that when I come back. Let me go get her situated. What do you want? What do you want? He was in there watching TV. But she come in here trying to get me to get up and do something for her. She's getting spoiled. That's all I can say. Now we gotta find some words for this page. So let's see if we can get inspired by unmatchable, distressed. It'll hit me when I see it. Mudroom makeover. And if you all see something, let me know. If you have a bright idea. Timeless. 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 It's timeless under the water, isn't it? Timeless quality. I like that. That's the word. I told you I knew I'd find it. First thing I see it. I just didn't know it was going to be that fast. Timeless quality with under the sea. What do y'all think? Do you think that would be good? I do. And then we can sit this over and let it dry and we'll move on. So we can maybe get into our painting. Get our painting going. I got a big glob of glue on my thumb. Put it back in there. Okay. I like that. And I might take the marker that I was using. I got glue on my fingers now. And I can go around the quality, timeless quality, like this. And it'll pull that green tone over here. I think it's perfect. Just a glue page. Just a glue page. Okay. Alrighty. I've got some pictures to put in my Facebook group tonight. So I'm just gonna leave that as is. Get the ink stamp with the correct date. I cannot believe I did that. I mean, it's nothing. It's no big deal, but I thought I was being so good by remembering. But here I've been stamping. I've been saying it. But I just didn't look at the stamp good enough. Hi, Debbie Howard. Hi, Stephanie, Jackie, Candy. Good to see you all. He's going through the seagrass. Yeah, he's not tangled up. He's just looking. He's looking for starfish. So I'm gonna let this dry. This has to dry. It's kind of sticky. And then we did the butterflies, uh, the Art Island, and it's still sticky. I'm going to. I'll just put this down and close this book. Okay, I won't smash it too tight. We got to get down to this page. And yeah, we need jaws. I've got a shark in that book. There is some sharks in there. Yeah, I've got shark in there. Uh, so we did this Saturday night. And over in my pictures, let's see here. Let's go to I am in my photos. Okay, let's go back. I have to go back to here. Uh, and I did that girl. So here's the next little girl. So we're going to see if we. Here comes the kitty cat again. I'm going to call Joe. So we're going to do her, and I'll post her in the Facebook group for you. If anybody wants to paint along, you're invited to paint along. Let's see here one more time. And she is right there. And next. And post. And while I'm here, I'll go ahead and get those other photos. We got the fish. We had the 365 book. We did the roses. And next. And we'll just go ahead and post all of those together. Like that. Good night, Sana. Sleep tight. I told you all some trivia about sleep tight. Does everybody remember? Is there anybody that doesn't know what sleep tight means? Or the origin of it? The origin of sleep tight? Don't let the bed bugs bite. Uh, Jennifer says, Beth, do I need to redo my Jaws collar it and send it to you? No, Jennifer, you don't have to redo it. Oh, you guys weren't here at the beginning of the show. Well, just let me tell you. Back in the days when they when beds, were everybody slept on the floor, right? Well, there was a time when they started raising you up off the floor, right? And they used the wooden frame, and you don't want to put a board on it because it's just as hard as the ground, right? So they would use straps or rope that would make a lace across the frame of your bed, and then they would put the mattress, and it was something stuffed with hay or with down feathers or whatever, and the mattress would lay on top of the strips of whatever. It could be strips of fabric, strips of string, rope, twine, and if when you lay on it, the rope stretches out, so the holes become bigger, and then your mattress starts to go down in between this rope. And so sleep tight was meant, make sure your bed strings are tight so that you don't fall through to the floor during the middle of the night. So that's where the term sleep tight comes from. I got it off of the internet. So sleep tight. I already told Janet. So we're going to try to draw this little girl, and she is picking strawberries. Oh my goodness. I've never done a messy hair bun before, but we're going to try to do a messy hair bun. So I'm going to be brave and use my magic marker. Yep, using my magic. And she does have some pretty big ears on her. Look at those ears, would you? They're strawberry ears. I'm surprised I don't see the one on the other side. So she's not a fairy, or they would be a little pointy, I think. Yeah. Oh, I'll let you know, Jennifer, if I need a copy of it. I think I've got a shark in there, some sharks. So, I got this off the internet too. So I'm going to see if I can't draw her, and I'm going to do her face like this. She's kind of got a square face that goes up, and then her hair is going to go like this on this side, and a little bit down here, and down this side, and a little wisp of her hair wisping down like that, and a little bit more down here. That looks all right. And then she's got big old brown eyes. So we're going to make her eyes, they're kind of like this. It's whimsical. And then her eyebrows. And then she's got a little nose. And she's looking over here. She's looking over yonder. She's looking over there. And then she's got a cute little grin with a little dimple and her little lips and another dimple. Wow, don't step away from the mouth. And then she does have her ear. I'm going to make her ear not quite so big. We'll put her ear there and part of her other ear over here. Make her symmetrical. So, uh, Marty, where have you been? She's in here again, crying. The kitty cat.
Kitty.
Did she get something to eat?
Yeah, I just better.
Okay, well, then I don't know what she's crying. She wants me to go into bed with her so she can cuddle. She's been cuddling with me. Marty misses me. So here's my little girl. Now she's going to have a flower. She's got flowers in her hair. Uh, I'll fix it or fix it and just put it lay the plate in the microwave. Don't put it in the fridge. Okay, he's going to fix me my dinner. I was trying to get him to sing because he likes that song. Flowers in her hair, flowers everywhere. I love my flower girl. So let me go over here and look into my lace. I might have a little flower band of something to put on her head while I'm thinking of it. And I've already got it out. I just have to pick it up over here. You know, rabbit trail, squirrel. We're always doing something. The cow seals. I don't know, Marty. Is that a real band? I don't know. So I want something flowery. Oh, look, I got something Valentine. This is sweet. This is blue. Can you all see it? Let you all pick it out. The red one shows up good. There's the blue one. There's one. This one might work because it's thin. It's narrow. There's that one. I think that's going to be my winner right there. These are going to be too wide. This won't take all over the page. So I'm just going to cut a piece about like that. I said, you all can pick, and then I turned around and picked it out. I'm just an Indian giver. What's she got on her dress? Anything? She's got a basket of strawberries. Gave away my strawberry stamp. That's okay. We can substitute something in her basket. I could make some strawberries out of this. Some scrap fabric. I can make strawberries out of that. That's perfect. Did you all see that? Let's make some strawberries. All right. We're going to make two at a time. I could stuff them. I could make them and put them together and stuff them. I'm not going to. We'll see. So a strawberry is kind of like a heart, right? Like a little, it's almost like a triangle with curved ends. Does that look like a strawberry? It sure does. We're just going to put a bunch of these strawberry petals. Petals. They're petals. It might have been something to do with me singing it. Or is that a real group? I don't know. It was kind of before my time. So I'm cutting these out two at a time. And it's working out quite nicely. Got two more strawberries. We gotta have some on the ground because she's in a. I think she's in the patch, strawberry patch. Oh, how Debbie says it's a real group. I didn't have any of their albums or singles, 45s. I bet they had 45s. That was not very pretty, but it might be okay in the background. We got plenty of material. We'll make more. Yeah, it's a little it's lightweight. You can see through it. It's not it's not a netting or anything, but you can see through it. It's real thin. And they're white seeds, and it's the new it's the new uh, species of strawberries with the white seeds. Yeah, this is the white seed variety. It's a little wonky, but we'll accept it. Yeah, these are the white seed variety. I'm getting worse as I go. As I go. That one's that one's that one's the best one right there. Making a mess, but that's okay. I have to get Joe to run the sweeper in here. Some of this is most of that's going on the floor. I can tell you right now, it's not going to be able to. I might be able to get it off. We'll see. Just going to make plenty so that we'll have enough. Strawberries, strawberry fields forever. Now that's a Beatles song. I remember that song. Okay, so what I'm going to do is uh, take a break from that. We know where the rest of it is, and we'll try to get this off of the board. We got the headband. We got the strawberries. Now we can go back to drawing, right? We just had a little station break there. Yeah, I do too. I know that song for sure. I was, we were big in the Beatles. Uh, I was young, okay, when the Beatles were around and everything. I was too young to be like, I was too young to go to a concert or anything like that. But I had the Chickmunks sings the Beatles. And so I was singing along with the Beatles, but I was so young, I had the children's album of them, of it. So that's how I knew all their songs. And then when I got older, you know, of course they were super big group, popular, uh, and we got started getting their albums and stuff. But and my older brother, he's the one that had the albums. He had all of the albums, and so I got to hear a lot of uh, music that was before my time, but I was introduced to it all, like the Moody Blues, and uh, um, of course the Beatles, and he had what other songs did he have? My other brother, I can remember him. He liked Peter, Paul, and Mary, and he played their music a lot in the House of the Rising Sun and that kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, good for you, Marty. I used to do that back in the day, venison and beef. Uh-huh. We ate a lot of venison when Joe and I first got married. He was a hunter and he hunted a deer every year, and so we that's the meat that we ate. And very rarely did we buy beef. It was chicken and venison. And and when he would get the deer, and he would bring it home, and he would hang it up down by the garage, and then he would skin the deer, and then as soon as he got it all skinned, and he would take all of the talc off of it, the fat off of it, as much as he could, and then he would take it over to the meat market where they would make it up and grind it up and cut it up for us. So we used to eat a lot of venison, and I made a lot of chili and a lot of spaghetti with it, and I'd take the tenders, the tenderloins is like right across, right beside the spine, and they were like real tender steaks, and and they would melt in your mouth. I would fry them like chicken and make gravy and chicken fried deer steaks. I did that every weekend. All right, back to this girl here. I'm losing track. There's her neck, and she's got shoulders that go down, and she looks like she's got a little felted dress on. Oh, I'm can't wait to get into some felting. I'm going to be felting some next week. Okay, so let's get this evened out a little bit. And I've got my other markers out here. I might just go ahead and color her in. And she's got like a backpack on because I see the straps, but I'm not going to. Well, it could be her jumper. She's got like a jumper on. So I guess we could make her a little jumper with some straps. I could do that. It almost looks like a backpack because the straps go down, but I'm going to make her a jumper instead. And then this will be uh, her arm, and she's carrying a basket, and the basket's like this, and we'll make it a wide mouth basket so that we can put some extra strawberries in there. And it's going to be one of these type of baskets. And I'm going to work that in with the brown. I got a brown marker. I'm going to use that. So we'll fix that up in a minute. And then this is going to be her sleeve. She's got lace on her sleeve, so probably uh, we could probably put some lace from the lace box I got here. And then here's her jumper, like that. And then her other arm is she's got an armful of strawberries. So I don't know if I could put an armful of strawberries or not, but I can try. There's her hand, and then she's got like a pocketbook or something on, but I'm not going to worry about the pocketbook. So let's go down here to her knees and get her knees in here, like that. And her shoes. She's got on tennis shoes, and they're kind of clodhoppery looking, like that. And she's we'll do a little X for her shoes, and And then this shoe is going over here. And something like that. And then there's going to be strawberries all around. So we're going to have some grass. And then this looks like a fence over here. See if I can do a fence. Something like that. And then we'll put a board across it like that. Another board down here holding it up. And we'll have some more grass. The background's real kind of cloudy looking, but there's going to be probably some strawberry plants of some sort over there. Uh, so let's go back up and do her hair some more. These strawberries are going to be down in there, and I want to give her some kind of a roll. And then we're going to do another little flippy up here. And then her headband's going to go up there. And I'm going to just continue to go like this. Spike it up a little bit. But that's going to be her headband. She's having a bad hair day, I guess. So we did her eyes, her face. Okay. I think we're ready to, she does have a little pouch right here. And maybe a little stitching across the bottom. And then we might be able to find some buttons to put on her. Yeah, let's do that. So I've got my 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 markers right here. Let's try using some of these. And I want to get a country blue for her jumper. Like that. And maybe a little bit uh, one shade difference for the pocket. And I could probably use some pencils along with this. And let me put this one away and try this shade for her pocket. just one shade off. And I could probably do some pencils. Like that. And then another blue for her jumper. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, that looks good. Now she's got a shirt on, and it's a different shade of uh, it's a different shade of blue, a blue shirt under her blue jumper. And this is a different shade. So let's see if this will work. And I'll put some pencil over top of this too. So we'll see about that. And I'll use a different shade of blue for her shirt. Like that. And I think that you can see all three shades. So you got the shirt, the jumper, and then the pocket. They're all three different shades. All right. Now her tennis shoes are pink. So we're going to paint them pink. Color them pink. And then the grass, of course, the basket's going to be brown. And we're going to do some shading with some mixed browns for sure. See if I can find some brown shades in here. There's a brown. There's brown. There's a brown. That's good. Those are good. Okay, let's try this. And then we'll put this brown in here. And we'll blend it together to make it a basket. That's how I figured that out. Might have to resize my strawberries. I think they're too big. So, and we're going to do the grass the same way we're doing the basket with different greens. We're going to have a bunch of green, all shades of green. Pull them both out. I think that's a dark green. Yep, iron green. So the grass is going to be up and down, and we're going to do it as fast as we can, because I think sometimes if I do it fast, it comes out better. Just saying. So there's one. We'll use all of the greens. Okay, there's one. I think I already did this one. No, I didn't. This is a iron green. It's a dark black green. We'll just make some marks with it. Get into some of these lighter greens. It's starting to pull together now. Okay. We're blending the green. I got some more trivia for you. Y'all ready for another trivia uh, fact? Got it off the internet today. I love it. I love it. Um, there's a term straight from the horse's mouth. You heard it from the horse, straight from the horse's mouth. Well, back in the day, horse breeders did not have documentation the way they have it now. You know, they don't have birth papers and history papers of the lineage that they came from. So they don't know. So they didn't know if that horse was from a good breeder or bad breeder. But they could always tell by the teeth of the horse how healthy the horse was. So because they didn't have any paperwork, the best way to check the horse was to look at his teeth. And they would look at the teeth to see if they were clean and healthy. And there you go. It was straight from the horse's mouth. You've heard the truth. And that's where it come from. Straight from the horse's mouth. There you go. I got it off the internet, so don't blame me. Cool. Okay, how you like my grass? Yeah, and how old? Yeah, and how there's a lot that you could tell from the teeth. If they were well taken care of, their teeth were good and strong and not rotted out or anything. That's right. Brush them horses' teeth. You think it looks good? I used all my green pencils. I've got the brown ones left up here. I'm going to do the fence, and I'll do them in a blend as well. Okay, there's one brown. A little bit of a fence over here. And okay, that's all it's going to get. The grass is not always greener on the other side. Just throw that in for good measure. So we're going to put some strawberries in our basket. So I think these strawberries are too big. Can I get two strawberries out of one? We'll try. We will try. Looks more like an apple. I could just make little hearts. Now this one looks a little bit better. I don't have any green toppers for them. That one's good. There's another one that matches that one. They look delicious. Oh, they well, I'm sure they do. I bet they still do look at the teeth. Yeah, they do for dogs too and cats to see how old they are. I don't know how or what they use, what they, uh, how they determine how old the dog is, but they do. So we're gonna put some of these in our arms, and I'm using these big horsey scissors. I do have my little scissors here. I found them the other day. They were lost for a little while. They're the same brand. They're Tim Holtz, I guess, and they're probably better than those. I do so much crafting with my scissors. These are probably sharper because I cut a lot. All right, that's all of the strawberries I have for the moment. They're doubled, so I can take them apart. And I'm going to glue them down uh, on the paper and in the grass. She's in a strawberry field. And I can take my dark pencil, my dark black pencil, and make the poppers. So we're just going to glue these around. This one doesn't look like it looks more like an apple. We'll glue these little ones in here. She should have strawberry hair. Oh, okay. I haven't colored her hair yet. I'm working my way up. Kind of backwards, but you know, that's okay. We don't care. We're good. So we'll put this one in the middle. So she's got some strawberries in her basket. That one's just not doing anything for me. They're in the grass. You all can let me know if that's enough strawberries. We're going to put one in her hands too. She's got a handful of them. She's got strawberries in her hands. Okay, there's a few. I think that's enough of that. Clean my mess up as I go. Now, let's do, I don't know, the hairs. She's got a bad hair day. That's all I got to say. Bad hair day. Bad hair day. I got these pencils in here and I've got these down. Wonder if I should do them the other way and I could see the colors better. If I could see their ends. So strawberry is red. Orangey, actually it's an orangey red. So let's see if I can come up with a strawberry shade of hair. Kind of like those shades. That might be a little bit too pink. There. And even this shade. What do we got down here? We got some extra glue. Okay. So let's see if we can't give her some sun in her hair. It's her messy bun. I just made that up. Not sure what it's going to look like, but we're going to go with it. It's a messy. They call it a messy bun. Got her hair poured up in a messy bun, and then we can decide on her 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 skin tone. And I guess I'll go with a light skin tone. Uh, she's gonna have freckles too. She got to have freckles then if she's gonna have red hair. A few on her nose. I think I got enough orange in it. I'm gonna go with a light shades now. Let's go with her skin tones. This is perfect for her skin tone. It's number 802 Fabric Castell. And I'll give her a little bit of rouge. I'm working on her. But y'all see some of it here. It's coming along. I've been doing it kind of backwards tonight, I feel like. Because I usually do the girl first, and then I do the grass, and then I do the sky. And I've kind of done the grass and the strawberries first. Her dress. Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with that. There's no right or wrong. But I like the shape of her face. And this is a good skin tone. Natural looking. I really enjoyed my skin tone pencils that I got. I've used them a lot uh, for other things. The shades, I just like the shades for lots of things, not just skin tones, but for other. They're just other shades of earth tones, is what it is. Let's get her ear. What's that? That's her ear. Can't see her hand on here, but I'll get it. And her legs. I got her knees on there. Okay, I think that's good. I'll get some pink on her cheeks. That looks good. That looks good. And let's get some pink. Do some little circles like that. Maybe a little on her nose. And a little red in her mouth. I'll do a little red there. Okay. Now her eyes. She gonna have what color eyes is she gonna have? Redheaded. Do redheads have blue eyes or green eyes? That's a question. You want blue or green? Green eyes. Okay. Well, there's Becca. Hi, Becca. That's uh, that's one more aqua. We're looking for a green pencil. I'd like to have a sagey green. Let's see what I can get with these. Becca. Are you still here? Hey, um, I was trying to get on line tonight, and YouTube was glitching. Restream was glitching, and I'm on StreamYard right now. So, uh, do you think that they're going to fix it, or do you think is there another streaming program out there that I can try? Because I only get 20 hours with StreamYard, and I like StreamYard. But aside from buying the subscription of it, uh, of course, I got plenty hours this month, and then it starts over tomorrow. I get 20 hours tomorrow. So, I'd like to have a backup, so I don't have that glitchiness. I'm going to put some kind of a gold in her hair, a goldy color. There are lots of different ones. Okay, well, I guess I need some new ones that you like, whatever you like, uh, so I can have another backup. I like Restream. I was doing it all the time, but it's doing that glitchy thing, and I thought it was the fan, and I turned my fan off, and it's not the fan. It just doesn't like certain stuff. Didn't like anything on my desk, and I've got tons of stuff on my desk. I know it. So I just need some other programs that I can download and get lined up before for this next month, which is tomorrow. And I don't particularly want to pay $140 for StreamYard. How's her hair look? Here's her hairband. I could do something like this in the middle at the top. Let's cut it off. And I think I'm going to put it right there in her hair. It didn't have to be on her headband. It doesn't have to be on her forehead. So let's cut this right here, right there, and right there. And then these little ends will be the tie ties, her tie ties, like that. This came out of my Becca lace box. I don't know if Becca gave me this lace or not, but she might have. And then on here, I'm going to do this, and it'll be maybe over here or over here. Thank you, Becky. I I did a messy bun. That's my messy bun. And I did post the picture in the Facebook group if anybody wants to um, paint along. All we got left to do is the background, is the sky, and I can do that real fast with watercolor. But here's the original, and I think I've got her. I think I've captured her. She's in the strawberry fields. So I'm just going to glue these down like that too. Well, now, Angela, I I splurge and get my nails done. Um, my mother, rest her soul, gifted me a little bit of money, and I treat myself every month with for my nails. And I know they're expensive, but I can do anything in this room, and then I go over there to the bathroom and I scrub them with the scrub nail brush, and my manicure stays the same. I've never damaged my nails. I've used that Goo Gone, I use alcohol, I use, of course, I got hot glue all over it. It comes off. I have to peel it off, scratch it off, paint, uh, markers, everything comes off. So I will tell you that. And I could put another little flower there, and I was going to do some buttons for her jumper. We just gonna have to stay over tonight for homework because we got homework here. I'm having too much fun. So let's see if I got pom poms. Where's Dana? I got pom poms. See if I can find some cute little buttons. That's cute. I'll just take those blue buttons right there. I'll cut the shanks off of them. And so we got that. Okay, no problem. We'll cut the backs of them off. Not hard. Just have to watch yourself and don't uh, make sure you have eye protection on and don't cut your hands. There they are. I clipped them off, and then I can glue these down like that, and like that. Okay, just the background and something up there for that, right? So we need flowers. Uh, a bow. I could put a blue bow on there since we've got a lot of blue going on. I'll just put a blue bow or a white bow. A lot of blue on there. What if we switched over to white? Oh, let's go with the blue. All right. I'm just going to hot glue it on. Okay. And now I'll just do the background. And I'll get my watercolors out, and it'll be fat. It'll be fast. So I got clean water. So I guess we'll have to do a blue background. Shall we do a blue background? Almost done. We'll leave it streaky and everything. The water's clean. I got clean water today. Okay, Marty. I can tell you. I could guess, but I think I'd better look. If I had to complain about these paints, the wells aren't deep enough. They bleed. They This lid doesn't go completely flat. It's got a little arch to it, and it runs down into the other pan. But if that's the only thing that's wrong with this set, that's pretty good. I should get a another uh, inkwell thing. Get me a glass one or something. They have them on the internet. Amazon has everything. So that right there. All right, just a little bit more, and we're almost done. Had super fun tonight. So much fun. Um, we did several pages. We did the butterfly book. We did the fish book. We did the 365. I think we did really good. And I'm happy with this little girl. And my pencils that I used are, some of them were Inktense pencils, so I can get a little reaction out of them, which makes it look good. I like it. I like it a lot. And just a little damp brush for all of that. And I could do the same thing on her sleeves. I think her dress is markers, and I think this her sleeve is Inktense. The t-shirt is an Inktense. And I was going to put a little bit of lace around her sleeves, but it would just be on the one. The other sleeve, you can't see it. So there we go. I think that's it. I need to put her pupils in, which is needs to be black. Let that dry out a little bit. And here's her, and I'll leave a little white in there. It's a talent to get that in there. You can do it though. Just don't collar it all. And there's her little whites in her eyes. Now she needs a word, right? I think she needs a little word or something. So we were lucky earlier when we found some words. So let's look in here and see if we can't take off. Home, tough, environments, strong, mudroom, unmatchable, distressed. These are art words. Well styled. How about well styled? Styled. We need something that has strawberry relations. The best just got better. That's not bad. The best just got better. How about that one? The best just got better. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. and we can cut it out the best. The best just got better. I think that's cute. Cute enough. So just glue this down. Not too, it didn't stay over too much. I get going and I just go crazy. I love it. And I will put some markings around this little boxes. And it can be like that. Something like that. Okay. Does this look like your hair, Becca? Is it a hot mess? I just kind of went with it. I didn't. Let me show you the real picture again. There's the real picture. And then there's mine. That's right. Not everyone can wear that style. She's in the strawberry field. All right. Let me take a picture of her. And we'll put her in beside the other one. I'll go ahead and do that right now so I won't forget. Sometimes I forget. Let's go down and we'll add it to here. Edit. And we're going to photo tag this one. Next. And save. And so there she is side by side. But I captured her. I think I captured her pretty good. And then we did the fish book. This was our scuba diving guy. He's swimming in the seagrass. And, and then we did do a page in the butterfly book. And we have Art Island, and they're paddleboarding around the island. And he's taking his dog along. And of course, this was a napkin with all the it's red butterflies, and they are, it's the art butterfly, and they migrate to the island every year and lay their eggs so that they can, in the spring, they can go out, you know, around all over the world. Oh, okay, Jennifer, I'll do your scabby hunt. I am finished with the scavenger hunt book. I am finished. So this will be one of the last few uh, flips of it until later. But I made it out of poster board paper. I love it. I did put metal corner tabs on each of the corners, just the front and the back. Uh, I did 10 prompts per page. This page has 10 prompts, the first 1 through 10. And I liked doing it that way, and that way I didn't have to go hunt and hunt, and you were doing more hunting than you were scabbying. but but if you got the scavenger hunt list, I used some Happy Mail involved in this, and different things, and then this was 11 through 20 over here, and there's some tags, and there's some pattern paper, shades of blue. There's a snowman. I don't know if it was a napkin or I don't remember what all the prompts were. And then here is I think this is all together one set. This was my wanted poster, and the gingerbread man. He's from the polka dot bandit bunch, and there's $100 reward out for him. And we had all kinds of, I don't know what all the prompts were. This was a doodle, and it was taped in there. But here's another pretty tag. A lot of it's some of it's Happy Mail. There's an old photo and a ship. I don't know what the prompts were now. I've got the list in the back. And then this is 10 right in here. We had to have a grocery list, a sticky note, an elephant. There's a butterfly, googly eyes, and every artist was first an amateur. I don't know, some kind of a famous line or a quote. I think it was supposed to be a quote. And these were leftover pieces, so probably some trash. This is an upside down page, so it's upside down. And then this is all one page, and there's the infinity line. It says draw infinity, or it said draw a continuous line. So we drew the figure eight, and it's continuous line. This was also a continuous line. I kept drawing in and out. And then we've got birds. This is why did the Viking why did the Viking buy a boat? Because there was a sale. Shades of blue, not sure. Uh, it might have been an ombre of some sort. What's blue but not very heavy? Light blue. Okay. There's a pom pom. Where's Dana? Had to have a pom pom in there. And this was a famous artist, and we did a Picasso roll of Picasso for the famous artist. I thought that was fun. Here's another shades of blue, which could be the ombre one. We had a button. We've got a neurographic uh, area. We've got a spring, and it goes boing. I'm not sure what that is. A pinwheel. I'm not real sure what all they are. And then here is the Picasso has a pair of pants on, and his butt is underneath the pants. So you can see his outline of his behind in there. So that's the way I had to do the behind. I had to make it nice. So that's where that is. And then on this side is 10, and we had to do a black and white page and then the decorative letter. So we just left it blank. We didn't color it. We did the hybrid animal, and it was a giraffe, half cheetah and half giraffe. A giraffe. And I think we should do a whole page of hybrid animals sometime. And then we had to have an ad. So we did table and chairs, and it's called the Art Cafe set. Um, and it's got next day delivery there, and it's rooms to go. It's got the little bar. What do you call those little square things? And then the sale price, and it's art related because the chairs it's got primary collars for the chairs, And then we had to hide a message, and the message is back here. Live without fear, love without limits. And that's our hidden quote. And then we've got some Candyland passport here. Um, this is the list of the hunt, and this is the last 10, very last 10, and I taped it in here. Um, we've got facts, trivia facts. We had a conspiracy. The yoga girls were taking over the dinosaur conspiracy. And then the thread has to do with another prompt with thread, cord, or ribbon. And then we had a scrap paper. This is all scrappy paper that I got out of the garbage. We had a famous landmark, which was the Alamo. We had a geometric uh, shape, which is a spirograph, and I got that for Christmas. We drew a plant, and there's a postcard, and all of that is, and the number 100 prompt was a wild card, and the wild card was the end. So we put the end under the under the scabby hunt. So that's how we did the scabby hunt. It was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed doing just 10 at a time, and it was easier than going hunting all over for everything and doing it. It was the easiest one I've ever done. So by doing 10, 10, 10, and yeah, a whole book on hybrid animals. We could try to do that, Jennifer. Goldie said she did a non-rude Dutchhound rear for the last year and put a butt on it. So, so anyway, it was nice. So thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I will be back again next week. I hope you all have a great rest of the weekend. Um, Dana and Becca will be on. They've been busy this past month doing sales and stuff. So now I think we can get back into our streaming, and so I think they're going to try to stream Sunday night. And my name, Beth, my name. What? Uh, Marty says, Beth, my name. My art. I don't know what you mean. So anyway, but I'm pretty sure that Becca and Dana are going to try to stream Sunday night and possibly Monday night. Quilt Square name. Oh, your names. Plural, not singular, plural. Marty, your names were Brenda, MC, and Sana. Brenda McHargu. 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 Brenda. Brenda D. and Sana. Thank you. And if anybody else has any issues about their names for the swap, it's in progress. Mine's already in envelopes ready to go out to the mailbox. So, that's it. So thank you for coming in and hanging out with me tonight. And I will be back again on Tuesday. We'll do it again. Be sure and watch for Becca on Sunday and Monday. And Tuesday, we're going to have a paint along with Colleen. If anybody streams and they want to come on Tuesday night with me to stream, then you just need to let me know so I can send you the link. And you have to play along with whatever we do. I need to put the correct date on this, right? I'm never going to let myself live that down. And I've been putting Made by Beth on it. I'll put the date down here. I can't believe all month long and did not have the right date. Butter roll does. Butter roll does what? Does butter roll stream? Okay. We're just going to put this up here in the corner. So, good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Good, 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 good. Let's get everything out. Let's put the glue lid on the glue. Turn the hot glue gun off. Get my phone. Take my coffee. And I'll see you all later.